Hi, as you can see I'm using MPLAB X and I've written some assembly code, and having just assembled my code I've got these warning messages on screen, and this is an issue that probably many of you face and perhaps you're not aware of what it means, so I will quickly explain, and then there's a very easy fix for this if you want to fix it, because it's not actually an error. Well, let's have a look at line 129 in our code. So I'll just go to the source window, Control G, I'll go to line 129 like so, and then this thing, we're trying to access this special function register, and this special function register is the operand for the instruction, the movwf instruction, and so the OSCON special function register is not in bank 0, it's in one of the other banks. So the assembler is just warning us about that, and so it's just reminding us that ensure that the bank bits are correct before trying to carry out this instruction. Now, if I look at my code, you can see that I've previously used the bank cell directive to select the correct bank for the OSCON special function register, so I'm quite confident that this is okay. So it would be absolutely okay to ignore that warning, and if you were to look through these other warnings you'd find the same, so there's really nothing to worry about. Now, if say I try to do something with a special function register that is in bank 0, such as port B, then it won't come up with the warning because it is in bank 0. But as soon as you start using any of the special function registers in the other banks, you'll have this warning. So personally, I don't find it particularly useful because I would remember to use the bank cell command, or I could always set or clear the RP0 and RP1 bits of the status special function register. So yeah, so I can quite safely turn that warning off, and if you want to turn the warning off, you can simply use this directive with the -302 code there, and then that's actually going to turn the warning off. So let's just try this now. So I'll just reassemble, and sure enough, no warning, but if I comment that out, you'll see it will come back up with a warning. Okay, so there warning comes back. So I'm quite happy to turn that warning off. Now, if you would like this from a more authoritative source than myself, just have a look in the MPASM assembler manual user guide, and you'll see that it gives you information about this, and it even gives you an example. So it suggests that you can use this directive, error level -302, to turn off that message, but it's reminding you that you should only do this if it's with good code that you're quite confident about. If you want to in your code, you could always turn off the directive before some code which you know is good, and then you could turn it back on afterwards. So then if you're then adding more code later on, you would then receive the warning. So I think, although I've never actually needed to do this, you could selectively enable the warnings for various bits of code and not for others. Anyway, I hope you found that useful, and if you did find it useful, I really would appreciate it if you give the video a thumbs up and even subscribe if you think it might be good. Thank you very much.